Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Royal Rumble match. Introducing first, on the way to the ring, from Washington, D.C., weighing 317 pounds, Batista. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Royal Rumble match. Introducing first, on the way to the ring, from San Diego, California, weighing 165 pounds,
There's the reversal, Cole. Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight. Pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole. That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you, Cole, like they say, anything can happen here in the WWE. Oh, God, every time you get in the ring with Cal Klein, he tried to hang on, but not hard enough. He's out. And there's the counter, Cole.
The last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might only exasperate.
Please, Cole, watch your language, will you? It's a family show.
I said exasperate.
I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
Yeah, they're right, Taz. They paid for their tickets after all. Shane McMahon has fought on the side of the Angels and the Devils, but whether you love him or hate him, you have to respect him.
Hey, I gotta agree with you on that, Cole. Not for nothing. He's the son of the chairman of the board, Vince McMahon. He can just sit back and live the life.
Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there. Batista has had lots of success so far, but that's just because his opponents really let him psych him out. You can't back down from a dude like Batista.
I don't think that's the case at all, Taz. And I think the sight of a heavily muscled 6.5-foot animal like Batista doesn't intimidate you. You better have your head examined.
I love hearing the crowd. He slipped out of that one. You just don't see action like this every day.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
No doubt, front center. We couldn't be any closer to this match without being in it.
Well, that's your territory, partner, not mine. I'm perfectly happy staying right where I am.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
What a counter that! There he goes! Tossed down the ring and out of this match. He was one step ahead on that one. Rey Mysterio is so exciting to watch in action. He's so fast, so agile.
This crowd is really strong. This guy's
There's no doubt these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy.
sayonara, Scout. See you next time.
He's out of the match and on his way to the locker room. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion. is so good, it's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my
Tough luck. Guess it'll live to fight another day.
You saw that one coming.
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, man. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Look, Cole, this ain't ballet. You gotta go in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually stepped in between the ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake. I think that's, yes, it's an elimination. Great reversal. You know, Taz, we've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every advantage. There he goes. This one's over for him. Wow.
Great reversal.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
Sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz mission, that was it. End of story.
Well, that narrows things down a little bit. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
No surprise there, Cole. The WWE fans ain't exactly known for keeping their opinions to themselves. He dodged that bullet.
And there goes a superstar.
Oh, looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move in my opinion.
Well, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. He just eliminated him with authority. Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think. Man, there's a point like a punch on that counter.
And there's the reversal. Nice reversal.
Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with
Hit the showers. You're out of the... You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
You know, Cole, I got a lot of respect for Chris Benoit, but he also jumped back and forth between Raw and SmackDown more than any other superstar. It almost looks to me like you might be choosing the path of least resistance, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I doubt that very much, Taz. Chris Benoit never runs from anything. He's no coward.
Whoa, listen, I'm not calling Benoit a coward. I'm just saying that he might have a knack for picking his spots. He's got a surgically repaired neck, don't we forget. Who can blame him for wanting to take things easy?
Well, from what I've seen of Chris Benoit lately, he does everything but take it easy.
All right, Cole, you know what? I'm just gonna drop it. It's pretty obvious you're just gonna twist everything I gotta say about the man. You just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it.
You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to the ground.
Come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit. Hey, look, why? You took them all the way out of the match.
What a reversal.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in that, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine him. That's one less superstar to deal with. That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum today.
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these shoot. You just got eliminated. been looking forward to this match all night long, Cole.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you have that kind of hype, it's really tough to live up to the expectations. But these superstars ain't having any trouble doing that.
They sure aren't. And that's an impressive thing in and of itself. So, Taz, is it strange to sit here and watch yourself in the ring like this?
Nah, I've watched plenty. Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff. He just didn't have enough left to hang on.
Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you ain't gonna see athletes like this anywhere else.
You certainly aren't. They're the greatest athletes in the world. And this superstar is all fired up. And so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what, one mistake and we'll see that.
He anticipated that move perfectly. And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, and you can't let that break your focus. But that's easier said than done. This is one heck.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they get fired up like this. This has been a great match so far, and I think it's pretty obvious what way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're gonna be snippy, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
Watch it. He reversed it.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. An injured superstar's like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
You got that right, Cole. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponent think you're easy victim.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings, no matter how we end up picking.
Oh, man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are, and you know that's going to have an effect on this match. You talk about, and this match is over for that superstar.
Wow, now that one's not in the rule book. But you know what they say? It's not a crime if you don't get caught.
I don't believe it. How could the referee have missed that?
I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys, but these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game, Cole. Intensity. You gotta stand your opponent until what? You can't go anymore.
I think these superstars are well aware of that, Taz. I think that's exactly what they've got in mind.
Big Vince is just a freak.
And there's an elimination. It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, that was a textbook reversal. Over the ropes and down to the floor to Grandma's house we go.
Look at this, Taz. You know what this means.
Oh yeah, the Fisher drop. That'll take the fight right out of it. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Thanks for playing.
You probably should have thought that through a little better.
These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case, how come we got you as an announcer? There we go. Out of the ring, out of the match. Looks like they might be taking this match down a notch here, Cole.
The pace of the match may have slowed, but the intensity of these superstars certainly hasn't.
You can say that again. Waiting for your opponent to make a move or give an opening can be just as intense as pulling from a table.
And whether or not you have that kind of patience often means the difference between winning and losing a match. Victory means absolutely everything to these competitors tonight.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. You got any others like, I don't know, nobody wants to lose? Or how about this one? The superstar who beats their opponent will be the winner.
How about Taz should spend more time calling the match and less time playing out?
This could be big, but it could backfire real bad, too. I don't think this is just a match anymore, Cole. This is getting personal.
Well, what do you expect? They've been beating the hell out of each other all match.
Yeah, but it's more than that, Cole. I don't think they would look at each other the same way after this one.
These superstars are clearly giving it their all tonight.
Not a surprise there at all, Cole. Can you tell me the last time that you saw a WWE superstar only go that well?
I don't think I ever have, Taz. Everyone on the roster gives 110%. If they didn't, they wouldn't be here.
Bob Holly is mean, short-tempered, and vicious, and he don't give a damn about anything but putting a hurting on his opponent. And I sure could sue that guy for giving him things.
You might have a case there, Taz. These fans certainly are getting a rare treat tonight, seeing the one and only Dusty Rhodes in action.
You got that right there, girly man. This is a one-of-a-kind moment. You gotta tell your grandkids about this one.
And that is just about the last place you want a ring road.
Just about. I'll tell you what, if you can think of a worse one, I'd love to hear it. These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to say that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not.
Love him or hate him, there's not a superstar in the locker room who doesn't respect Bob or Holly's legitimate comments.
Yeah, there ain't a superstar in that locker room who doesn't think that Bob Holly is a miserable SOB. I like that about him.
He's not out to win any popularity contest, Taz. He's here to win wrestling matches, and that's something that Holly's no stranger to.
Yeah, but you can only go around pissing people off for so long before they decide they're straight up sick of you. And that's when things get real interesting.
I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Won't surprise me one bit, Cole. This is a great match, and the fans are way into it.
And that's what really matters. If the WWE fans aren't happy, they'll let you know it.
This has been a real rocket bust of a match so far, Cole.
It has indeed. And I think this crowd would like to see these superstars pick up the pace a little bit.
What are you talking about? This is some classic old-school wrestling here. Picking your spots and waiting for your opportunity.
Dusty Rhodes is one of the most beloved icons of this industry, and it's not hard to see why.
Hey, that's for sure. This guy has worked for everything he's had.
He came up from nothing, the son of a plumber, to become one of the true greats of the sports entertainment world.
Hey, a lot of people talk about living the American dream. The deal is, Dusty Rhodes is the American dream. Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well, and having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain.
The following handicap match is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita. And the opponent, from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 487 pounds, Viscera. From India, weighing in at 420 pounds, the Great Khali.
He slipped out of that one. Nice quick counter.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. An injured superstar's like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a disqualification.
What an awesome presence is doing.
Gotta be careful when you're going up there. Oh, man. This is just about the last hold you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just what a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive.
Great reversal.
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
That'll probably come a little bit later on in the match, when you decide to shut your yap for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace.
Well, excuse me for doing my job, partner. Sorry to disturb you.
Like his waistline, he's looking for something big here.
And they don't get bigger than that. The Viscera drop.
I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys, but these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game, Cole, intensity. You gotta stare at your opponent until one of you can't go anymore.
I think these superstars are well aware of that, Taz. I think that's exactly what they've got in mind.
It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, Eddie, he could get the pin right here.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
No surprise there, Cole. The
I don't think there's any question in anyone's mind who won that match, Taz.
There should be, Cole. If you pick your opponent and the ref counts 3, that's it. It's done.
And that may be it for the match, but I hope it's not the last time we see these superstars in the ring together.
And the Great Khali. And the opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, from Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James. From San Diego, California, weighing 165 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Boy, I'll tell you, Taz, this Mickie James is 100% psychopath.
Oh, so what are you, some kind of psychiatrist now? Mickie might act a little nutty and crazy, but I think that's all part of her psyching out her opponents.
Well, if it's all an act, she deserves an Academy Award because she's got me completely convinced.
Good for her. That means she'd have even an easier going up the turnbuckle hurts a heck of a lot less than coming down from the turnbuckle.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead. Great reversal.
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Look, Cole.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really gotta watch. This is dumb. Why is he risking everything by going up there? Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? What a counter that was.
Oh, boy. Looks like someone's moving up in the world. You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much. It looks like they got the tag, Cole. You just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
No doubt, front and center. We couldn't be any closer to this match without being in it.
Whoa, that's your territory, partner, not mine. I'm perfectly happy staying right where I am. Rey Mysterio.
Oh, man. This is just about the last hole you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here. I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hole must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it. I've got to admit, I'm not one of Mickey James' biggest fans. She's a little too unstable for my taste.
Yeah, well, it just so happens that I like my divas with a little edge, Cole, and Mickey's about as edgy and unpredictable as they get. This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match, when you decide to shut your yap for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace.
Will excuse me for doing my job, partner. Sorry to have disturbed you.
Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough to get the tap out right here. I think that if one of these superstars successfully...
He ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
I see that, Taz. I wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent to tap out right here.
You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz.
Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz. And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, and you can't let that break your focus. But that's easier said than done. These superstars have been going...
This superstar is all fired up. And so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what. One mistake and we're going to see that fire go out pronto.
What a reversal. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this bad boy right down the middle.
Rey Mysterio is so exciting to watch in action. He's so fast, so agile, so talented. Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him. And I'll tell you, this Mickey James, you know, she's supposed to be some kind of a psycho broad and everything. No, nothing. She's
Oh my God, I think the referee's out, Taz.
I'll tell you, they gotta start getting sturdier reps, Cole. This kind of thing seems to happen all the time.
Oh my, the submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole. It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were gonna wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed to get a hell of a show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight.
superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. And he knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you got to either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you got to just flat out tap out.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
No surprise there, Cole. The WWE fans ain't exactly known for keeping their opinions to themselves. Can you believe this match so far, Cole?
I really can't, Taz. This isn't anything like what I expected from these competitors.
Yeah, I gotta admit, they're surprising the hell out of me here, too.
And I think it's that unpredictability. I don't think this will work, but you can't question this superstar's heart.
Yeah, that's true, but the thing about hearts is they gotta pump some blood to the brain. You gotta be careful when you're going up there.
Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there. Man, this Rey Mysterio has got tons of flash, no doubt about it. An amazing athlete, Cole. A lot of people think he's real exciting to watch, and I agree with them. But he just doesn't have the pure size to get the job done sometimes.
I think you're selling Mysterio short, no pun intended. Mysterio's developed a very unique style that makes the most of his natural speed and agility.
Hey, Cole, you know the old expression, right? Speed kills. And in regards to Rey Mysterio, I think too much of a good thing. He might have a little too much.
Look out! The referee's been knocked out!
And this is where things start getting a little interesting, Cole. Oh, God. The ref's on Dream Street, Cole. Anything goes now.
Unfortunately, you're right, Taz. There's no one to enforce the rules until the ref revives. I don't know how they can allow Mickie James to compete. She's clearly unstable and a danger to everyone she gets in the ring against.
Yeah, she's dangerous, all right, Cole. He's going for the submission.
And he might get it. He's got that hold locked in. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. An injured superstar's like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
You got that right, Cole. Here's the pin. This could be it. These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no chance of measuring her opponent.
Oh, good gosh. Mick kick right to the bush. Look, don't call me partner. I'm not your wife.
She's a dangerous woman, to be sure, Taz. You're never sure what she's going to do. Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
I'll tell you what, if you got the crowd on your side or against you, it makes a huge difference, believe me. There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out in this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here. Oh, no, the referee is down. What's going to happen now?
Anything and everything, Cole. No ref means no rules. Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion.
Come on, you just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out, and he's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't...
What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive. Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it.
I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect superstars who stick within the rules and show some sportsmanship in the ring.
You gotta understand, Cole. I know it ain't exactly coaching, but you're putting your body on the line in there. You gotta do whatever it takes to protect yourself and pick up the win.
Taz, you're talking about two different things. Going outside the rules in the name of self-defense is one thing, but cheating to steal a victory and enhance your own career is something completely different. And here's the cover.
I don't think this is just a match anymore, Cole. This is getting personal.
Well, what do you expect? They've been beating the hell out of each other all match.
Yeah, but it's more than that, Cole. I don't think they love each other the same way after this one. Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
That's their right, Taz. They paid for their tickets after all.
I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys, but these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game, Cole, intensity. You gotta stay on your opponent until one of you can't go anymore.
I think these superstars are well aware of that, Taz. I think that's exactly what they've got in mind.
Tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
You know what, Cole? If you're going to get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm going to throw up.
Is it so wrong to ask a superstar to play by the rules, Taz? That doesn't seem to be so unreasonable to me.
That's because you never competed in a match, Cole. If you did, you'd know that you got to do whatever it takes to win. If that means betting...
Oh, my! There's the submission hold! He's in the driver's seat now!
No doubt, Cole. If your opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left.
It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, and thousands of paying customers can't be wrong. Man, I can't tell you how impressed I am.
Okay, give it up.
Well, not gonna happen.
Come on, Taz. How about a little credit for the attempt?
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one in this arena right now. He's climbing the turnbuckle. Will this pay off?
I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too. And I do agree with what they're saying, Taz.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight.
He smells blood in the water, Cole. He's going straight for a submission.
And this could prove to be a decisive moment in this match.
This has been a great match so far.
He's stalking his opponent.
Oh, man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are. And you know that's going to have an effect on this match.
That's not where you want to be when you fight this guy.
And that's why. 619. These superstars are clearly giving it their all tonight.
Not a surprise there at all, Cole. Becoming the last time that you saw a WWE superstar only go halfway.
I don't think I ever have, Taz. Everyone on the roster gives 110%. If they didn't, they wouldn't be here. I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're gonna get on the bad side.
What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
It won't surprise me one bit. The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have for serious injuries. There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we don't...
Wow, now that one's not the rule book. But you know what they say, it's not a crime if you don't get caught.
I don't believe it. How could the referee have missed that?
There's the cover. Well, that's a 3 count. That's all she wrote.
That certainly was a decisive victory. That pinfall left no room for ambiguity.